Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Make It Yourself. Today we're going to learn how to make these beautiful flower coasters. You can customize the color of the flowers by changing the color of each row. In this video, I'll teach you how to make the coaster with the white petals that looks like a daisy flower. Also, please refer to the description of this video to learn more about the hook size, the yarn use, and all the other things needed for today's video. We're going to start off with the orange yarn for the center area. So we're going to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, wrap the yarn around 2 fingers, and then we're going to make a chain 1 to secure the magic ring in place. Once the magic ring is secured, you can take it out of the 2 fingers, and into this magic ring we are going to make the rest of the stitches. So we're going to make 12 double crochet into the magic ring. So if you are not familiar on how to make a magic ring, you can start off by making a chain 1, and into the chain 1 you can make these 12 double crochets. So here we are making 12 double crochets into the magic ring. So continue making 12 double crochets into the magic ring. The chain 1 that we did at the beginning to secure the magic ring does not count as a stitch. So by the end of this round you should have a total of 12 double crochets. So as you make the double crochets, you can pull the tail yarn to make the size of the magic ring smaller so that it's easier to make the stitches into the magic ring. So continue making your stitches, and once you have 12 double crochets, you can pull the tail yarn and close the magic ring as tight as possible. Now we are going to slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. So make a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch, and after the slip stitch, chain 1, pull the yarn tight to make a knot, and then trim off the yarn. Now we're going to stitch in the tail yarns. So to stitch in the tail yarn, you could use a needle and pass the yarn through few of the stitches, or in this case I am using a smaller crochet hook and I'm just pulling it through few of the existing stitches until I feel that the tail yarn is secure, and then I'm trimming it off. Similarly for the other tail yarn also, just pass it through few existing stitches and then trim it off. You can also dab a bit of glue to the ends of the tail yarn to make sure that the yarn does not come off. So after this round we are going to change the color. So we started off with this orange center for round number 1. For round number 2 we are going to change it to lighter yellow color. So we have 12 double crochets in this first round. Now we are going to change the color to a yellow yarn. We are going to start off by making a slip knot. So make a slip knot with the yellow yarn, and we are going to pull this slip knot under any of the stitches. So insert your hook into any of the 12 double crochets and pull the slip knot through the stitch. Now you're going to make a chain of 2, and this chain 2 represents a double crochet, and now you're going to make 2 double crochets together in the same stitch. So insert your hook into the same stitch, pull a loop, and then pull through 2 loops alone. Now insert your hook into the same stitch, pull a loop, and pull through 2 loops alone. Now when you have 3 loops in the hook, pull through all 3 of them. You're going to chain 2 after that, and then into the next stitch you're going to repeat the steps, only that here we will be using 3 double crochets. So the first double crochet and the second double crochet. So every time we're making the double crochets we are just pulling through 2 loops, and only after the third double crochet we will pull through all the loops. So this is the third double crochet, pulling through 2 loops. Now we have 4 loops in the hook and pull through all 4 of them. Chain 2. We're going to repeat the process in the next stitch. Make a double crochet in the next stitch. Pull through only 2 loops. Make the second double crochet. Pull through only 2 loops. Make the third double crochet and pull through 2 loops alone. When you have 4 loops in the hook, pull through all of them. We're going to make a chain of 2 and we're going to repeat the process. So this stitch is called as 3 double crochets together. In the first stitch alone we had used 2 double crochets because the chain 3 counted as the first double crochet, but for the remaining stitches it will remain the same. You're going to make 3 double crochets together, make a chain of 2 and continue the process a total of 12 times. So repeat this process until you have 12 sets of 3 double crochets together. So here we are almost at the end of this round and we are making the last set of 3 double crochets together. So after we are done with that, we are going to make a chain of 2 and then we are going to slip stitch to the top of our first set of 3 double crochets together. So find the first stitch and you're going to make a slip stitch. So make a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch, then chain 1, pull the yarn tight to make a knot and trim off the yarn. We're going to stitch in this tail yarn as well. So turn your work and then pull the tail yarn through few of the existing stitches. Make sure to stitch in this yellow tail yarn only into the yellow stitches and trim off the excess. Now we're done with the second round. For the third round we are going to use a white yarn. We are going to start off by making a slip knot. So make a slip knot and we're going to pull this slip knot under any of the chain 2 spaces. So we had the chain 2 spaces between the sets, so we're going to pull this under any of the chain 2 spaces and we're going to make a chain of 3. So this chain 3 counts as a treble crochet. So only for this first stitch we'll be using this chain 3 as a treble crochet, and next we are going to make 2 treble crochet together. So yarn over 2 times, pull under the loop, pull through 2 loops for 2 sets and don't pull it through the last set. Similarly, yarn over 2 times, pull under the chain 2 space, pull through the first set of loops, the second set of loops, and now when you have 3 loops, pull through all of them. We are going to chain 1 after this and we're going to make the next set under the same chain 2 space. So first treble crochet, pull through 2 sets, the second set, the second treble crochet, pull through the first set and the second set of 2 loops, and the third treble crochet, pull through the first 2 and the second 2. When you have 4 loops in the hook, pull through all of them. Now make a chain 1. Now we're going to move to the next chain 2 space. So here too, so this is called as 3 treble crochet together. So we are going to make the first set of 3 treble crochet together in the next chain 2 space and So each chain to space will have two sets of three treble crochet together, separated by a chain one. So this is the first set, then we are making a chain one, and then we are making the second set in the same chain to space. So make the second set of three treble crochets together, and once you're done with the second set, you will be making a chain of one and then moving to the next chain to space. So we will be repeating this process for a total of 12 times. So each chain to space will have two sets of three treble crochet together, separated by a chain one, and we'll continue this process till the end of this round. So here we are almost at the end of this round. We are making the last set of the three treble crochet together, and once we are done with that, we are going to chain one. I think I missed to make the chain one, but please do make the chain one, and then slip stitch to the top of the first set, and then chain one, pull the yarn tight and trim off the yarn. So here we are done with this round, and we are going to stitch in the tail yarn. So turn your work and into the back side, using a smaller crochet hook or a needle, stitch in the tail yarn. So after this round, we are going to use the round which uses a green yarn. So once you're done stitching in the tail yarn, we are going to turn our work back, and then we're going to make a slip knot using the green yarn. So make a slip knot, and this slip knot we are going to pull under a chain one space. So if you remember, we had made these sets of three double crochets together, so you should pass it under the chain one space which is not a part of these sets, so you can identify them as the one which is right above the yellow petal. So just pull the slip knot under the chain one space which is right above the any of the yellow petal. So after that, make a slip stitch, and now we're going to make one double crochet into the chain one space which is between the sets. So make one double crochet, and on top of this double crochet we'll make a chain one picot. So chain one, insert your hook into the base two loops, pull through it and make a slip stitch. So this is a chain one picot. Make another double crochet into the same stitch, and then make a chain one picot on top of it. So chain one, insert your hook into the base two loops, pull a loop through it and slip stitch. So we're going to make a total of 5 such stitches. So make a double crochet and make a chain one picot on top of it, and we will be repeating this total of 5 times to have 5 stitches in the same chain one space. So continue with the process. This is the fourth double crochet with a picot on it, and now this is the fifth double crochet with a picot on top of it. We are now going to slip stitch into the next chain one space. So move to the next chain one space and make a slip stitch. We're gonna repeat this process and make these green pattern. So we're going to again make a double crochet in the next chain one space between the petals and make a picot on top of it. We're going to make the second double crochet and make a picot on top of it. Make the third double crochet and make a picot on top of it. Make the fourth double crochet and make a picot on top of it, and make the fifth double crochet and make a picot on top of it, and then slip stitch to the next chain one space. So we are going to repeat this process till the end of this round. So we are almost at the end of this round. We are going to make this last set with 5 double crochets and picot on top, and then we are going to slip stitch to the first chain one space where we started our round, and then we're going to chain one, pull the yarn tight to make a knot and trim off the extra yarn. We're going to turn our work after this and stitch in the tail yarn. So next you're going to turn your work, and using a smaller crochet hook or a needle you're going to stitch in the tail yarn. Just make sure that when you're stitching in the tail yarn you are just stitching it into the green section of the stitches. And we're done with the coaster pattern. As you can see, it's a really pretty and also easy pattern to make. I do hope you enjoy making this pattern. Please do leave your comments on this video to share how you found this coaster tutorial video. Also do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and click on the bell icon for notification on new videos, and give a thumbs up as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I do hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.